Hey, we're
Hello,
here.
Alex Chunu.
Welcome back. I guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is technically day 5
yes, day 5 of our trip, but we're recapping day 3
of our
of
experience at
NAB.
NAB.
But we thought we'd do a change of scenery and report from the Grand Canyon.
So over there is where they hang people who are bad, and then over here is where they have a campfire at night and tell stories. And then over there is the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
which
So this was
allegedly is ancient landing grounds for aliens. Day 3 at NAB. I went to 2 talks. One was about podcasting and the mechanics of it. There were like 3 or 4 speakers. They all always said, remember to listen to your guests. They said it's way too often that they're hearing a podcast that's new and fresh, and the podcaster host isn't listening to the guest, and they just about got a good story out of the guest, but then they just popped in and asked another question. They also said you should never ask yes or no questions. You should always ask leading questions for the interviewing part.
Mhm.
You know, and these things, I
Yeah,
feel
makes
like they
sense.
sound obvious, but I mean, they're saying it because people are obviously keep making the same mistakes. So I wrote those down to make sure, because my friend wants to start a podcast that I'm on. It's called Taste Buds, and that's another thing they said about podcasting is you should always try and plug yourself when you can on your other formats. So check that
Good
out
job.
when it comes out.
I did. I went to an immersive storytelling panel discussion. They're really going hardcore into location based, or it seems like based on the information that they were giving. Like one of the places is called Secret Locations, and that's like their focus now is building out location based immersive experiences.
Like the
Yeah,
Into the Void thing?
like the Void, like this, it's a Star Wars Void experience, right?
Yeah.
Like things like that, and then the stuff that they did out in New York with Ghostbusters. So that there seems to be a lot of excitement and more money actually. Like there was already money going into those spaces. I think before maybe like last year that I've heard of, but I feel like more consistently there might be funding like kind of dropping out of some other content production houses. There's still money going into the tech side, I believe, because I keep seeing like new headsets or like new Kickstarters for new designs. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see like what kind of location-based experiences are going to come out. Because in LA we have the IMAX theater.
Yeah. If you guys haven't done it, I highly suggest it.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I look forward to that too. I remember we were talking
Yeah.
about the space at NAB. I'm saying NAB now. I might have said NAB before, but yesterday I saw someone with a NAB show hat. I just say NAB. Why not? And
I think
I'm like, you went to NAB? You're at NAB? You're at NAB? And he's like, what? I'm like, NAB. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, your hat, dude. He's like, oh, you mean NAB? I was like, oh, my bad, bro.
Oh yeah. When you're in the headsets too, you can actually like cheat in some of the spaces just because like just a small amount of movement. So if you're on like, you know, somehow you get the player to walk onto like a moving floor,
Mm-hmm.
and then like as they're walking, like the floor just like moves with them.
Yeah.
You don't quite need as large of a space, and then you can use that space to have like even like 20 different groups going instead of like one group going in at a time.
So the other thing I went to was a workshop about directing actors and non-actors. The thing she said that I really liked that I'd like to pass on is being negative will rarely get you what you need. She just kind of reiterated that keeping your cool while you're the director on set and holding your patience is probably the best way to achieve the results you want. But I think that also just applies to almost anything. I do a lot of cinematography, and I do notice when someone messes up, immediately in my brain I want to say, you're an idiot. But then if I ever do something like that, it just doesn't help. It's not helpful at all.
It just stresses them out more.
Yeah. So I always try to remember that, to stay positive and keep coming up with solutions and not talk about why something went wrong, or don't dwell on the past.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up everything for me for NAB 2018.
It's a great show. It's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Poker afterwards was fun too.
Yeah.
That horse neighing, now I know what that is I'm smelling. It's
Oh.
like I smell something that smells familiar but weird, and I don't know what it is, and it's definitely the horses. So, yeah.
Also, if you're out in near Las Vegas, head a little east and go to the Valley of Fire. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful out there. That's where we saw the NAB guys.
Yeah, the NAB hat guy.
But yeah, check that out. It's only about an hour and a half away from Las Vegas, and it's definitely well worth the trip if you're going to be in that area anyway.
Yeah, it's a really cool place. Tall rocks that you can climb all over and get a good workout.
Yeah.
Get all your cool pictures.
Yep.
And
Make all of your friends jealous.
Yeah, that's how we ended our NAB show experience. We went out there, and now today we're at the Grand Canyon. We're going to go over the Skywalk, where apparently you can't take pictures.
Yeah.
So you guys will just have to experience it yourself.
Well, we can take pictures from the side.
Yeah, you
can
can
be like,
see
this is.
what
You
it
could
looks
come
like.
over there with us, but you can't.
And then we head back. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you are able to pull some information out of this that might help your NAB experience in the future.
And feel free to share your experiences with us too. Tell us what your favorite parts were.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, bye.
Cheers.
Bye.